Communication is the currency of your results. The word communication comes with associations of conveying thoughts and feelings, being heard, having impact, getting cooperation, presenting well, and leaving others with little doubt as to your meaning. When communication is effective, the sender and receiver of information have some consensus as to the meaning behind the communication. When communication is poor, there is lack of agreement in meaning or intention. Conflict, resentment, indifference or confusion as to what is meant can result where there is disagreement or lack of clarity as to the needs of the sender and the receiver. But communication is so much more than senders and receivers of information ending up on the same page. Communication is the currency of the results that someone can expect in all areas of their relationships, with themselves, with others, and in both personal and business arenas. Everything's about communication, not just the words or non-verbal information that passes between people. Let's look at the extent of this. Let's start with communication within an individual. The thoughts, feelings, perceptions and sensations of an individual are interpreted by the conscious mind of the owner. Their interpretation, however, is subject to the many filters that exist between the conscious and unconscious mind, as well as the values, perceptions, beliefs and expectations of the owner. Whatever one's beliefs are about an unconscious, my own experience as a psychologist with over 20 years' experience reveals that the unconscious is a major determinant of a person's behaviour. Internal templates, programs and defences protect one's conscious awareness from painful, repressed experiences. There may not be consensus between the conscious and unconscious mind of the individual. According to Freud, unconsciously we attract similar situations, people or dynamics to get better outcomes. But unless the original source of the discomfort is acknowledged and worked through, there is little change. All this happens at the unconscious level, with people bewildered as to why they keep finding themselves in similar situations. Thus the purpose of the messages from within may not be the same as what the conscious mind receives. Now this, of course, has implications for the results a person gets in their lives. The second one is all about communication between people. What is intended and what is received may be very different because of the lack of trust between people, which is a crucial ingredient in believing or respecting the sender or receiver of information. What is not said can be as important as what is said, and without checking out meanings, stories are inevitably created on either side as to what is and what is not meant. Hunches, intuition, and a general sense that somehow something just doesn't feel right influences the exchange of information. Without the skills or confidence to probe further, communication breaks down, and people end up on different pages. The outcomes of these relationships are influenced by these dynamics. Now the third one is the communication of information itself. The meanings or messages from information conveyed by a brand, product or service can vary widely between the creator of the message and their audience. Individual and collective meanings associated with certain images and delivery styles vary in ways that interfere with the meanings intended by the creator. With little opportunity to clarify the image, the results of a marketing campaign or product offering are influenced greatly by the degree to which the intended message is matched by how it is received. The fourth one is communication of perceived actions or intentions. A person may unintentionally convey a message through their actions which result in things like lack of cooperation, judgment, or lost opportunities. Let's take an example like unsubscribing from a newsletter of a potential client. The intention of the person who is inundated with emails might be sound. However, the client may become bewildered as to why someone wanting to work with them would show little interest in their service or product. Without investigating further, they might decide that someone who doesn't want to immerse themselves in information about their company is not someone they trust to work for them. Thus, the hidden communication in the action results in the supplier losing business without the opportunity to explain their actions. These very simple examples highlight that communication is much more than information passing or relationship building which arises between senders and receivers. Communication is indeed the currency of our results. Any attempt to improve communication must combine skills development with simultaneously addressing the personal development within the individuals involved. Individuals only become excellent communicators when there is a combination of excellent skills and ongoing self-reflection and self-questioning.